Daily Horoscope Analysis for Virgo, May 13, 2025. Welcome, Virgo. Today's celestial blueprint reveals a fascinating day ahead as we move through the heart of Taurus season. On this Tuesday, May 13th, 2025, the cosmic energies are particularly significant for your methodical and analytical nature. As we begin, let's consider the planetary landscape affecting you today. The Sun continues its journey through Taurus, illuminating your ninth house of higher learning, philosophy, and expansion. This placement encourages you to look beyond your immediate surroundings and consider the bigger picture. Your natural attention to detail is being balanced by this broader perspective, offering you a rare opportunity to see both the forest and the trees. Mercury, your ruling planet, is currently positioned in Gemini, activating your 10th house of career and public recognition. This brings a surge of mental clarity and communication prowess to your professional endeavors. Today, your words carry particular weight, and your ideas are likely to receive the attention they deserve from authority figures and colleagues alike. The Moon transits through Pisces today, moving through your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. This creates an interesting emotional backdrop for your interactions. While you typically approach relationships with practical consideration, today you may find yourself more sensitive to the unspoken emotional currents between yourself and others. This heightened empathy can strengthen your connections if you allow yourself to be vulnerable. Venus, positioned in Aries in your 8th house of shared resources and intimacy, brings a dynamic energy to your financial partnerships and close bonds. There may be sudden developments or passionate exchanges related to shared finances, investments, or emotional intimacy. The impulsive Aries energy contrasts with your methodical approach, potentially creating friction, but also exciting opportunities for growth. Mars in Capricorn is forming a harmonious trine with your Sun sign, empowering your 5th house of creativity, pleasure, and self-expression. This supportive aspect provides you with the discipline and determination to pursue creative projects with both passion and precision, a combination that plays to your strengths. Jupiter, having recently moved into Gemini, is expanding possibilities in your career sector alongside Mercury. This double influence on your professional life suggests that today could bring significant opportunities for advancement, recognition, or new responsibilities that align with your long-term ambitions. Saturn, the taskmaster of the zodiac, continues its journey through Pisces in your relationship sector, asking you to build more structure and commitment in your partnerships. Today, this influence may manifest as important conversations about boundaries, responsibilities, or long-term planning with significant others, whether romantic or business partners. Uranus in Taurus has been slowly revolutionizing your 9th house of expansion and beliefs for some time now. Today, this energy might trigger unexpected insights or opportunities to break free from limiting beliefs, particularly regarding your education, spiritual path, or worldview. Neptune in Aries is in your 8th house, bringing both inspiration and potential confusion to matters of shared resources, intimacy, and psychological exploration. Be cautious about making major financial decisions today, as the boundaries between intuition and illusion may be blurred. Pluto, having retrograded back into Capricorn, is transforming your 5th house of self-expression and creativity. This deep, evolutionary energy continues to reshape how you express yourself and find joy, pushing you to eliminate pretense and connect with authentic sources of fulfillment. Now, let's explore how these cosmic influences might manifest in specific areas of your life today. In your career and professional life, the powerful Mercury-Jupiter conjunction in your 10th house creates excellent conditions for communication, networking, and expanding your professional horizons. Today may bring opportunities to speak up in meetings, pitch ideas, or connect with mentors who can help advance your career goals. Your analytical abilities are especially sharp, allowing you to identify solutions that others might miss. Consider volunteering for projects that showcase your organizational talents and attention to detail. A senior colleague or authority figure may take notice of your contributions, potentially setting the stage for future advancement. However, be mindful of taking on too many responsibilities. At once, Jupiter's expansive energy can sometimes lead to overcommitment, even for efficient Virgos. Financially, Venus in Aries in your 8th house suggests potential developments in shared resources, investments, or financial partnerships. You might receive news about a loan, inheritance, or joint venture. The impulsive Aries energy could tempt you to make quick decisions regarding money, but Neptune's influence advises caution and thorough investigation before committing. Take time to read the fine print on any financial documents today. A methodical approach to managing shared resources will serve you well. Consider consulting with a financial advisor before making significant changes to investments or entering new financial arrangements. In your relationships, the Pisces moon in your partnership sector creates an emotionally rich atmosphere for connecting with others. You may find yourself more attuned to the needs and feelings of your partner, friends, or close colleagues. Saturn's presence here encourages defining and respecting boundaries while building lasting bonds. If you're in a committed relationship, today might bring important discussions about future plans or shared responsibilities. For single Virgos, you might feel drawn to individuals who offer emotional depth and spiritual connection rather than just practical compatibility. In all relationships today, practice active listening rather than immediately offering solutions. Sometimes people just need to be heard and understood. Your health and well-being are influenced by Mars in Capricorn, forming a supportive trine to your sun sign. This provides you with excellent physical energy and determination to maintain or improve your health routines. It's an ideal day to recommit to fitness goals or to implement a more structured approach to your well-being. The disciplined Capricorn energy aligns well with your natural inclination toward health consciousness. However, the intense planetary activity affecting your mental spheres suggests you should also prioritize stress management. Consider incorporating mindfulness practices or short meditation sessions into your day to balance mental activity with moments of calm. In terms of personal growth and spirituality, the sun in Taurus illuminating your 9th house encourages philosophical exploration and expansion of consciousness. You might feel drawn to educational pursuits, spiritual practices, or exploring new perspectives that challenge your existing worldview. Uranus in this same sector could bring surprising insights or unconventional ideas that initially seem to contradict your practical nature, but ultimately lead to significant personal evolution. Allow yourself to explore these new territories of thought without immediately dismissing ideas that seem impractical or unfamiliar. Your creative expression is powerfully activated today by Mars in your 5th house. Artistic Virgos might experience a surge of inspiration coupled with the discipline to bring ideas into tangible form. Even if you don't consider yourself creative in the conventional sense, this energy supports any activity that allows you to express your unique perspective and talents. The transformative influence of Pluto in this same sector suggests that creative pursuits may also serve as vehicles for psychological processing and personal transformation. Don't be surprised if creative activities uncover deeper emotions or insights about yourself. Communication is highlighted by Mercury in Gemini, making this an excellent day for writing, speaking, teaching, or any form of information exchange. Your thoughts are likely to be especially clear and well-articulated today. If you've been considering sharing your knowledge through writing, teaching, or public speaking, the cosmic conditions are supportive. Just be mindful that with Jupiter's expansive influence, you might tend toward verbosity. Remember that sometimes, especially in professional contexts, concise communication is most effective. Regarding home and family matters, while not directly activated by major transits today, your increased emotional sensitivity from the Pisces moon may make you more aware of undercurrents in your domestic environment. This could be a good day to address any lingering issues with family members through compassionate conversation. Your practical nature, combined with enhanced emotional intelligence, makes you especially equipped to mediate familial challenges today. Looking at challenges you might face, the Neptune influence in your 8th house could create some confusion around shared resources or intimate matters. Be especially careful with financial documents, and don't make assumptions about what others are thinking or feeling. Ask directly instead. The contrast between your methodical nature and the impulsive Aries energy affecting your financial and intimate life may create internal tension. Practice patience and resist the urge to make hasty decisions, particularly regarding investments or significant purchases. For opportunities to embrace, the powerful alignment of Mercury and Jupiter in your career sector presents perhaps the most significant opportunity today. Your intellectual gifts are magnified, and doors may open in professional settings. Additionally, the Mars trine to your Sun sign provides the energy and discipline to make tangible progress on important goals. The Pisces moon enhances your relational intelligence, making this an excellent day for strengthening bonds through meaningful conversation and empathic listening. As we look toward guidance for navigating this complex day, first, prioritize your mental clarity by starting the day with a moment of mindfulness or organization. Your ruling planet Mercury is highly activated, suggesting that mental processes will be particularly important today. Second, be open to expansion in your professional life while maintaining your characteristic attention to detail. This balance will serve you well. Third, allow yourself to access the emotional intelligence offered by the Pisces moon, particularly in close relationships. Fourth, channel the disciplined energy of Mars in Capricorn toward health routines or creative projects that require persistence. Finally, be patient with financial matters and shared resources, resisting any pressure to make hasty decisions. To maximize the potential of this day, consider beginning with organizing your thoughts and priorities for the day ahead. Your enhanced mental clarity will make this especially effective. Schedule important professional communications or meetings during your peak hours, when your analytical abilities and communication skills will shine brightest. Make time for meaningful one-on-one conversations with important people in your life, being more receptive than usual to emotional undercurrents. Dedicate some time to health or creative pursuits that require disciplined effort. End the day with reflective activities that help you process the expanded perspectives you've gained. In summary, Virgo, May 13, 2025, offers you a day of mental clarity, professional opportunity, emotional depth in relationships, and disciplined energy for personal pursuits. The primary tension exists between your methodical nature and the more impulsive energies affecting financial and intimate matters. By maintaining awareness of these cosmic currents, you can navigate the day with your characteristic precision while remaining open to the growth opportunities presented by planetary influences that encourage expansion beyond your comfort zone. Remember that while the stars provide a map of potentials and tendencies, your choices and actions determine how these energies manifest in your life. Approach the day with awareness, intention, and your natural Virgoan discernment, and you'll be well positioned to harness the positive aspects of today's unique astrological landscape. On May 13, 2025, Virgo experiences a fascinating planetary configuration that significantly impacts your analytical capabilities and day-to-day functioning. Mercury, your ruling planet, positions itself in the early degrees of Gemini, creating a mentally stimulating atmosphere that enhances your communication skills and analytical thinking. This placement activates your 9th house of higher learning and expansion, encouraging you to seek knowledge beyond your usual boundaries. The Mercury-Jupiter conjunction occurring in Gemini amplifies this intellectual curiosity, making this an exceptional day for academic pursuits, philosophical discussions, and planning future educational endeavors. With this alignment, your mind works with remarkable clarity and foresight, allowing you to connect dots that previously seemed unrelated. The moon transitions through Capricorn today, forming a harmonious trine with your sun sign, bringing emotional stability and practical focus to your analytical nature. This grounding energy helps you implement ideas with methodical precision. Meanwhile, Venus in Taurus occupies your 10th house of career and public reputation, bringing pleasant interactions with authority figures and possible recognition for past efforts. This Venus placement creates a beautiful Earth trine with your natal Virgo placements, enhancing your natural talents for detail and service with a touch of aesthetic appreciation. Mars in Aries activates your 8th house of shared resources and transformation, bringing dynamic energy to financial matters and intimate relationships. This position may trigger important conversations about shared assets or collaborative ventures. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces in your 7th house of partnerships, bringing serious energy to relationships and contracts. Today, Saturn forms a challenging square to Neptune in Aries, creating tension between idealism and reality in your partnerships and financial entanglements. Uranus in Gemini brings unexpected communications and possible technological breakthroughs, particularly affecting your long-distance connections and educational pursuits. This placement can bring sudden insights or unexpected news from abroad that shifts your perspective. Jupiter in Gemini amplifies opportunities for learning, publishing, and connecting with foreign cultures, expanding your worldview and bringing optimistic energy to future planning. The planet forms a harmonious sextile to your natal sun today, offering growth opportunities that align with your core identity. Neptune in Aries continues to dissolve boundaries in your sector of intimacy and shared resources, requiring discernment in financial matters and close relationships. While spiritually enriching, this influence necessitates practical grounding that your Virgo nature naturally provides. Pluto in Aquarius activates your 6th house of daily work and health routines, bringing transformative energy to your organizational systems and wellness practices. Today, Pluto forms a supportive sextile to Mercury, deepening your insights and enhancing your ability to solve complex problems. The North Node in Pisces continues to pull your relationship sector into focus, suggesting that significant growth comes through partnership experiences today. This nodal placement asks you to balance your tendency for self-reliance with greater trust in others. The asteroid Chiron in Aries activates healing opportunities related to financial independence and intimate vulnerabilities, particularly highlighting where you might need to address wounds around control and sharing. The Black Moon Lilith in Leo brings subversive energy to your 12th house of the unconscious, potentially triggering dreams or intuitive insights that contradict your rational understanding. Pay attention to these messages today. The part of fortune falls in your 2nd house of personal resources, indicating that financial satisfaction today comes through practical application of your natural talents and methodical approach to value creation. With Mercury, Jupiter, and Uranus all in Gemini, there's a powerful triple conjunction affecting your 9th house of expansion and higher mind, creating a day of significant intellectual breakthroughs and perspective shifts that could alter your life direction in subtle but important ways. This rare configuration particularly benefits your professional planning and educational goals. For Virgos, on May 13, 2025, your ruling planet Mercury forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Capricorn, creating an exceptional day for clear, purposeful communication. This planetary alignment amplifies your natural analytical abilities while softening your tendency toward perfectionism in expression. Your words carry extra weight today, particularly in professional settings where precision matters. The Moon in Aquarius is activating your 6th house of daily work and service, bringing innovative energy to your communication style. You'll find yourself naturally blending practical details with visionary concepts when explaining your ideas. This is a rare day when others seem to instantly understand your complex thoughts without you having to repeat or clarify. Mercury's position also forms a subtle sextile with Venus, adding a layer of diplomacy and charm to your normally straightforward communication style. This makes today ideal for difficult conversations that require both honesty and tact. Pay special attention to digital communications around midday when this aspect is strongest. Your written expression flows particularly well from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., making this an excellent time to draft important emails, proposals, or creative writing projects. The position of Mars in Aries may create some impatience in waiting for responses, so practice the Virgo virtue of patience when sending messages. Neptune's influence from Pisces is subtle today, but important for Virgos to note. It creates a thin veil between your analytical mind and your intuition. Trust impressions you receive about the subtext of conversations. You might pick up on unspoken emotional currents that others miss. This is particularly valuable in personal relationships, where a loved one may be struggling to articulate their feelings. Your perceptiveness allows you to read between the lines in ways that strengthen bonds. For Virgos working in fields requiring technical communication, today's Mercury-Saturn semisextile grants you exceptional clarity with complicated subject matter. Teaching, writing technical documents, or explaining complex processes becomes nearly effortless. Those around you will appreciate how you make difficult concepts accessible without oversimplification. This is an excellent day to schedule presentations, important meetings, or teaching sessions. Your verbal precision reaches peak performance, especially when supported by visual aids or written materials. The third house activation by Uranus brings unexpected communications that may initially seem disruptive, but ultimately provide valuable perspectives. Be open to sudden insights that challenge your established thinking patterns. A surprising message or conversation could trigger an important mental breakthrough. For Virgos in creative fields, today's aspects support expressing your analytical nature in artistic ways. The Mercury-Neptune quintile enables you to bridge the gap between detailed precision and imaginative expression. Your words can paint pictures and evoke emotions while remaining grounded in authenticity. Journal writing proves especially therapeutic today, helping you process complex emotions through your preferred medium of organized thought. Those Virgos who typically struggle with public speaking will find unusual confidence today. The planetary support for your communication style helps minimize self-consciousness and maximizes your natural ability to structure information logically. If you've been putting off an important conversation with a supervisor, partner, or family member, today's energy supports productive dialogue. Choose your words carefully, but trust that your message will be received as intended. Mercury's position enhances your listening skills as well. You'll find yourself naturally practicing active listening, which strengthens all your relationships. Pay attention to nonverbal cues that might reveal important information others aren't explicitly stating. Your perceptiveness and ability to process subtle signals reaches an annual peak today. This heightened sensitivity to communication nuances makes you an exceptional mediator if conflicts arise among family members or colleagues. For Virgos in academic pursuits, today's planetary alignment significantly boosts your ability to absorb and synthesize complex information. Study sessions are highly productive, especially when you verbalize concepts or teach what you're learning to others. The Mercury-Jupiter trine particularly supports expanding your vocabulary and conceptual understanding in specialized fields. Your mind makes connections between seemingly unrelated topics, generating insights that might become valuable intellectual contributions in your area of expertise. On May 13, 2025, Virgo faces an intriguing financial landscape as Mercury forms a supportive trine with Saturn in your resource sectors. This planetary alignment sharpens your analytical abilities when it comes to money matters, making this an excellent day for financial planning and budget review. Your natural attention to detail is enhanced, allowing you to spot inefficiencies or overlooked opportunities in your financial portfolio that others might miss. The moon in Capricorn on this date activates your fifth house of creativity and investments, suggesting that creative approaches to income generation could prove particularly fruitful. This isn't about wild speculation. It's about applying your methodical thinking to unorthodox income streams or investment vehicles that align with your long-term security needs. Consider how your hobbies or side interests might be monetized in a sustainable way. Venus in Gemini makes a significant aspect to your ruling planet Mercury, indicating that networking and communication could directly lead to financial opportunities. A conversation with a colleague or acquaintance might reveal an unexpected opening for additional income or a collaborative venture. Keep your ears open during seemingly casual exchanges. Valuable financial information may be shared almost in passing. Jupiter's position in Gemini expands possibilities in your career sector, suggesting that financial growth is likely to come through professional advancement rather than sudden windfalls. This configuration favors requesting raises, taking on additional responsibilities that come with compensation increases, or exploring promotional opportunities within your current workplace. The timing is particularly favorable for negotiations around compensation packages. Uranus in Taurus continues its long-term transit through your ninth house, suggesting that education, publishing, or international connections could become unexpected sources of income. Consider investing in skills development or exploring how your expertise might be valuable in markets you haven't previously considered. Online platforms that connect you with global clients or customers appear especially promising. A subtle opposition between Mars and Neptune suggests some caution is warranted regarding investments that seem too good to be true. Your natural skepticism serves you well today. Trust your instinct to thoroughly investigate any financial proposition, particularly those involving shared resources or partnerships. The cosmic energy supports due diligence rather than impulsive financial decisions. The second house of personal finances receives beneficial aspects from Pluto, indicating that transformation in your approach to money management could yield significant long-term benefits. This might involve consolidating debt, restructuring payment plans, or implementing automated savings strategies. Small changes instituted today have the potential to compound significantly over time. Financial institutions and traditional investment vehicles receive favorable influences today, making this an opportune time to review retirement accounts, insurance policies, or banking arrangements. You might discover fee reductions or improved terms are available simply by asking or conducting comparative research, activities that play to your methodical strengths. For Virgos who are self-employed or running small businesses, the day's aspects support refining systems that improve cash flow and profitability. Look closely at operational procedures that might be streamlined or modernized. The cosmic configuration suggests that efficiency improvements implemented now could significantly enhance your bottom line by year's end. The North Node's position suggests that financial growth comes through embracing calculated risks rather than clinging to overly conservative approaches. This doesn't mean abandoning your prudent nature, but rather applying it to more progressive financial strategies. Consider allocating a small portion of resources to opportunities with higher growth potential while maintaining your secure foundation. Saturn's influence brings a reminder about the importance of patience in financial planning. Today's energy supports laying groundwork for long-term prosperity rather than seeking quick returns. Infrastructure investments, whether in your business, property, or personal development, receive particularly favorable aspects, suggesting that resources directed toward foundational elements will yield the greatest eventual return. For Virgos considering major purchases, the planetary alignment suggests favorable terms may be available through careful negotiation. Your analytical skills are heightened when it comes to comparing options and identifying hidden costs. Take time to thoroughly research before committing, as your attention to contractual details is especially sharp and could save significant amounts. The day's financial energy also supports clearing away outdated financial arrangements that no longer serve your evolving needs. This might involve canceling unused subscriptions, consolidating accounts, or updating financial software systems. The streamlining process creates both immediate savings and improved clarity regarding your true financial position. Collaborations receive beneficial aspects, particularly those involving individuals with complementary skills to your own. Consider how strategic partnerships might create financial synergies that neither party could achieve independently. The cosmic configuration suggests that joint ventures initiated now could develop into significant income sources if structured with your characteristic attention to detail. As the cosmic energies align on May 13, 2025, Virgo finds several areas of particular fortune and opportunity worth exploring. With Mercury, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your ninth house of expansion, your intellectual pursuits are especially favored today. Your analytical abilities are heightened, making this an excellent day for academic endeavors, research projects, or any task requiring meticulous attention to detail. The universe is literally rewarding your natural precision with breakthrough moments of clarity and understanding. The workplace becomes a fortunate area as well, with the Sun in Taurus activating your career sector. Authority figures and supervisors are more likely to notice your contributions today, especially those projects where you've applied your characteristic thoroughness. If you've been waiting for recognition or consideration for advancement, cosmic forces are aligning to spotlight your capabilities. The precision and care you naturally bring to your work, qualities that sometimes go unnoticed, are suddenly visible and appreciated. Financial matters also receive beneficial aspects today, particularly regarding long-term investments and strategic planning. Saturn's position creates a stabilizing influence on your second house of resources, rewarding methodical approaches to money management. Any organizational systems you implement now for tracking expenses or savings will yield substantial benefits in the coming months. This is not about sudden windfalls, but rather the universe acknowledging and supporting your practical approach to financial security. Your health regimen receives cosmic support today as well. The moon in your sixth house amplifies the effectiveness of wellness routines and health practices. Your body responds more positively to nutritional adjustments made today, and any diagnostic insights, whether from medical professionals or your own careful self-observation, prove particularly accurate and helpful. The connection between your mental clarity and physical well-being is especially strong, creating a fortunate feedback loop of improvement. Communication channels open unusually wide for you today, Virgo. Mercury's influence makes your words more impactful, especially in written form. Proposals, important emails, or documentation prepared today carry a persuasive quality that others find compelling. Your ability to articulate complex ideas with clarity becomes a standout strength, and people are more receptive to your perspective. If you've been hesitant to express certain viewpoints, today's energy supports clear, effective communication. Close relationships benefit from Venus forming a positive aspect to your seventh house. Partners and close friends are more appreciative of your attentive nature today. The small acts of service that come naturally to you, remembering details, anticipating needs, creating order, are seen and valued by those closest to you. This is a fortunate area for deepening bonds through practical expressions of care rather than grand gestures. Your analytical approach to problem-solving brings unexpected rewards today. While you typically excel at breaking down complex situations, today this skill is supercharged, allowing you to see solutions others miss entirely. Colleagues or friends may seek your input on matters that have them perplexed, and your insights will prove remarkably valuable. Trust your mental processes today. Your initial assessments are likely to be extraordinarily accurate. Creative projects involving organization, editing, or refinement are particularly blessed today. While Virgo isn't always associated with creativity in the conventional sense, your unique form of creativity, bringing order to chaos, improving systems, perfecting details, receives cosmic amplification. Any project requiring the transformation of raw materials or ideas into more refined forms will showcase your talents and bring satisfaction. Learning environments and educational pursuits become fortunate areas as Jupiter's influence expands your capacity to absorb and organize new information. If you've been studying a complex subject or attempting to master a detailed skill, today brings breakthrough moments of understanding. Your mind makes connections more readily, and information seems to arrange itself into coherent patterns that make intuitive sense to you. Spiritual practices involving mindfulness and presence are especially rewarding today. The Neptune influence in your house of consciousness deepens your ability to find meaning in routine activities. The Virgo talent for seeing the sacred in the ordinary, finding spiritual significance in the act of creating order, receives cosmic enhancement. Simple activities performed with full attention become meditative and rejuvenating. Technology and digital systems respond well to your touch today. If you've been experiencing frustrations with devices or software, today brings a fortunate window for troubleshooting and resolving these issues. Your systematic approach to technical problems yields unusual success, making this an excellent day to update, organize, or streamline your digital environment. Your home environment emerges as a fortunate area today, particularly regarding organization projects or improvements to functionality. The energy supports creating more efficient systems for household management, whether redesigning a storage area, implementing new routines, or addressing long-standing issues with your living space. Solutions seem to present themselves more readily, and the results of your efforts prove especially satisfying and long-lasting. On May 13, 2025, Virgo's social landscape undergoes a fascinating transformation as Venus forms a harmonious trine with your ruling planet Mercury. This celestial configuration brings a natural eloquence and charm to your communication style today. If you've been feeling socially withdrawn lately, this energy marks a welcome shift, allowing you to express your thoughts with unusual clarity and warmth. People will find themselves drawn to your measured insights and practical wisdom, creating opportunities for meaningful connection that might have eluded you in recent weeks. The moon's position in fellow Earth sign, Taurus, further grounds these interactions, adding a layer of comfort to your social exchanges. There's a sense of ease in being yourself today that others will find refreshing and authentic. Those Virgos who typically struggle with social anxiety may notice a surprising confidence in group settings. Your analytical gifts are particularly valued now, but they're softened with genuine empathy that makes you more approachable than usual. Long-standing friendships benefit from this energy as well. An old friend might reach out unexpectedly, rekindling a connection that has power and meaning in your life. Professional connections also flourish under this influence, with colleagues and supervisors more receptive to your ideas and contributions. The second house activation suggests that social connections formed or strengthened today could eventually lead to financial opportunities or resource sharing, though this isn't the primary focus of these interactions. For Virgos in romantic relationships, your partner may introduce you to new social circles that expand your worldview in unexpected ways. Single Virgos might find themselves attracting potential partners who appreciate your attention to detail and thoughtful approach to conversation. Jupiter's position amplifies your natural curiosity, making this an excellent day for joining discussion groups or intellectual gatherings where ideas flow freely. You'll find yourself more willing to step outside your comfort zone socially, perhaps accepting an invitation you might normally decline. This willingness to explore new social territories could lead to fortuitous connections with individuals who share your values but offer complementary strengths. Notice how people respond to your more measured approach. Today, you're finding the perfect balance between listening and contributing, between analysis and intuition. Social media communications are particularly well aspected, allowing your more thoughtful side to shine through digital channels. Any group projects or collaborative efforts begin with strong foundations today, as you're able to establish clear communication patterns and mutual respect from the outset. Family connections also benefit from this energy, with improved understanding between you and relatives who may have felt distant. There's a therapeutic quality to your conversations today, allowing for healing within important relationships without forcing vulnerability. For maximum benefit in your social sphere today, remain receptive to unexpected invitations and be willing to share your expertise when asked. Your practical insights could be precisely what someone else needs. The day's most powerful social moments may come through small, seemingly inconsequential exchanges that reveal deeper truths. Trust your instincts about which connections deserve your energy and attention, as your intuition about people is particularly strong under this transit. By day's end, you may find yourself with new appreciation for the diverse perspectives in your social circle and how they contribute to your own growth and understanding. As a Virgo, on May 13, 2025, you're experiencing a unique celestial pattern that calls for thoughtful navigation. With Mercury forming a trine to Saturn, your analytical abilities are heightened, making this an excellent day to tackle complex problems that have been lingering in your professional sphere. The moon in Capricorn is activating your fifth house of creativity and self-expression, offering a rare opportunity to blend pragmatism with innovation. Don't dismiss those practical ideas that come to mind. They contain seeds of brilliance that could blossom into substantial achievements. Your ruling planet Mercury is also moving through your ninth house, expanding your mental horizons and encouraging you to see beyond your usual parameters. This is not the time for self-imposed limitations. Venus and Mars are creating some tension in your communication sector today, which might manifest as impatience with those who don't immediately grasp your concepts. Practice breathing techniques when explaining your thoughts to others. Count to 3 before responding in conversations. The number 7 appears significant for you today. Perhaps schedule your most important activities at 7 minutes past the hour for enhanced cosmic support. Health-wise, your digestive system requires attention. Incorporate fermented foods into your diet and consider gentle stretching that focuses on the abdominal region. Your perfectionist tendencies may be amplified under today's Neptune aspect. Remember that excellence, not perfection, should be your goal. Set clear boundaries with colleagues who may attempt to offload their responsibilities onto your capable shoulders. A blue object carried in your left pocket can serve as a subtle energy balancer throughout the day. When it comes to decision-making, trust your initial impressions but verify with data before committing fully. Your natural attention to detail is your superpower today, particularly between 2:00 p.m. and 4:00 p.m. when your mental clarity peaks. If working on creative projects, favor those that combine functionality with aesthetic appeal. This alignment particularly supports designing systems that serve practical needs while maintaining visual harmony. In relationships, practice active listening rather